At the fabulous UCLH, as you've seen from my previous broadcast, we're broadcasting to the nation, darling, to Her Majesty's subjects that were just about getting up or going to bed, depending if they've been on the night shift. Now, today we've travelled 947 miles. 947 miles in the last 24 hours. And each one of them has been worth it because we have met someone who is wonderful, really interesting. Now, tell us who you are.
I'm Antonia Williams. I work on the UCLH Future programme here.
Come in a bit closer. Yeah. Go on.
I joined UCLH a year ago, having moved across from the civil service, where I spent the last...
Well, you're being very coy about the civil service.
Right, okay.
Where did you work in the civil service?
I worked in Downing Street for the last 4 years, until about a year ago.
What's it like there? It's a little place, isn't it? Right? Did you work downstairs?
I worked upstairs on the second floor.
Yeah.
Policy unit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where Simon Stevens used to work.
He did, yeah, a bit before my time.
Yeah.
But,
did you find? Did he carve his name on the desk? Simon was here.
His legacy is a bit large.
Yeah, is that right?
No, metaphorically.
Yeah. That must have been an interesting place to live.
Yeah, it was
to work,
brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But you had it was an epiphany moment, really, didn't you, because of a coffee?
It did. So
a randomised coffee trial.
We did Coffee Connect at UCLH and we linked up.
Coffee Connect. Sorry to interrupt. Just to explain, Coffee Connect is where you have a cup of coffee with a person that's chosen randomly. So like the randomised coffee trial we've been doing for Change That. Sorry to interrupt you.
So I was linked up with somebody called Louise, who's one of our clinical nurse specialists here in women's health. It had been quite a tough week, I think, for both of us. And we had coffee across the road and had a fascinating hour and a half. Really dynamic nurse, who's been at UCLH for about 10 years. And through the conversation, turned out talking about both of our backgrounds, that she leads the paediatric epidemic clinic here at UCLH, which is the only one in the UK. And when I was at Downing Street, sort of involved in drafting the King's Speech and the legislative programme, one of the things I was involved in was the design of the mandatory reporting around FGM. So fascinating for me, coming from a policy background, being at that end of the spectrum and thinking about what's the headline policy and objectives, and then talking to somebody who's been implementing it on the front line for the last 6 months to be able to talk about it and understand.
And as a result of that conversation, you ended up working.
No, this was last week.
Oh, right.
Sorry.
I thought it was an epiphany moment. It wasn't. It was just a nice
It was at the kind of end of. It was exactly sort of like what I was looking to get from coming into the NHS.
But it just shows you, doesn't it? Really, these coffee things really do work. It was quite funny because when we left Birmingham this morning, we crossed paths with Simon because he spoke. We opened the show this morning, and Simon came in later on, and he did a randomised coffee trial, and there's a picture of him on Twitter somewhere, sitting having a cup of coffee on the National Association of Primary Care stand with a very startled-looking young lady, I must say, and she's thinking, "Oh my God, I just hope she make the most of it."
Yeah, let's get that name in your inbox.
Absolutely, yeah. But it's very good. Well, thank you for telling us that story. Very interesting. Thank you. Thank you very much.